Hi, my name is Fauzia. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. In today's video, I want to talk about gaslighting. Let's get started. How many times have you thought that, I know I heard that, I know I saw that, I know that I was there, but the person keeps telling you, no, that never happened. You're imagining things. You're just making up stuff. And on and on and on. So what is gaslighting? So gaslighting goes back to, in the 1930s, there was this play in England, and then there was a movie made in the US, and it was about a man who used gas. He would flicker the gas lighting. He would flicker them. And because they were run by gas, so he would come into where his wife was sitting, and she would say, honey, did you see that the lights were flickering? Did you notice that? And he would say, no, I didn't notice that. And he continued to do this to finally, she lost her mind, and he ended up taking her to a psychiatric hospital and admitting her there. So that's in a nutshell where the gaslighting came from. Now, in lives in general, we tend to come across people who gaslight. It could be your employer, it could be your husband, it could be your parents, it could be your siblings, it could be your friends, it could be anyone that has narcissistic personality traits. So what happens when someone is trying to gaslight? What is their agenda? What are they trying to achieve when they're gaslighting? Well, what they're trying to achieve is that they're trying to control you by manipulating what your reality is and what they want you to think what the reality is from their point of view, okay? What they want to create a reality for you, which is not the reality. But they will create this reality so they can control you. In other words, manipulating the truth. So some of the gaslighting statements would be, no, I never said that. No, I didn't mean that. You didn't hear that. You're just making up stuff. Oh my gosh, you need to go see someone. Something's wrong with you. I think you're going crazy. I think you're losing your mind. You're hearing things. You're making up stuff. You're a liar. It's your fault that we are having all these problems. And on it goes. They will manipulate the situation. They will create a reality that is not the reality, but they are going to create a reality so they can control you. That's the agenda, is to control you and pretty much minimize you to the point where you lose yourself. You lose your own reality. You start to not trust yourself anymore. You become so dependent on this person and the reality that they keep creating for you. Just like in that play, you know, he's flickering the lights, but he's telling her, no, he didn't notice any lights. So playing with her mind. So mind game. So when you are in the company of someone that's gaslighting you, I would recommend that as soon as you recognize, get out, because it will only get worse. Like I said, the woman ended up in a psychiatric hospital. So when you start to doubt your own self, when you start to doubt your own reality, it's time for you to recognize that something is not right. Because you know the truth. You know what happened. You know what you heard. So don't give in to someone else's reality or the reality that they're trying to create for you. I've heard even from my clients who say, well, I thought about buying a tape recorder and actually started recording them because I was losing my mind because I knew what I had seen. I knew what I had heard. And the person just kept saying, no, that never happened. You're just making up stuff. And they would make you feel and think that you are a liar, that you are completely, gone bonkers. So if you know of anyone that has gaslighted you or what your experience has been with gaslighting, I would love to engage you in this conversation because I want to hear what your experience was like and how did you actually get out of that relationship? If you're still in that relationship, how's it working out for you? If you like my video, please hit the like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon or the bell button, and so you can be notified anytime I put new videos on. Thank you so much for being here today and listening to the video on gaslighting.